EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Man open, that's Juwan Winfrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Locke. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke, that's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and...
To throw it is Locke. Toward the pylon, caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The extra point is
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for the ex-Utah State Aggie, Darwin Thompson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there, a big one.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Chiefs nothing.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run it here with Thompson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He was at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him. For it, and he will. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
They'll run on first down. Thompson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very popular.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out to his left. He'll run it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. K.J. Hamler, 52 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And nothing too... And oh, it's blocked. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Kelsey. His favorite target, Travis Kelsey, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Darquez Dennard.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. From the 17, Mahomes. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. On first down, Thompson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 52 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
Makes the score Broncos 13, Chiefs 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelce. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
And again, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaac Yedem picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
People got the podcast, got the remote. Let's give him a shot.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
3 and out.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand this one off to Gordon, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
25.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hitchens brought him down.
They fake the handoff, now Lock. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Let's go, defense.
They look to throw. It's Lock. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Broncos.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a play fake, and here's Lock. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Ball carrier.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down.
On play action, Lock rolling to his left. Now Lock, he lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
They'll run on 1st down. Thompson, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Ball carrier.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. They go with Thompson again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
They'll try to atone for it here on this drive. Oh, he'll air this one deep for... Oh,
if you were me, you do this too.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 76 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Clock now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And inches at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he's going to keep it here. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
On the carry.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Melvin Gordon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down now. It's Thompson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
34, Darwin.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Mahomes firing complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29.
Loss on the sack. It's 2nd down.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes quickly to Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 87.
Travis Kelce, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
For the point after.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Making the catch, it's Winfrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
For this life, I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back in my feet and get right.
Go, go, go. Check, 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 check.
They run the counter. Melton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Ready, go. 36. 36 to Mike. Get that.
To throw is Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now Locke. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Drew Lock, sack.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Broncos, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.